So for today's class, we are going to explore one of the most fascinating optimization techniques in artificial intelligence, that is genetic algorithm. Okay, so in this algorithm is inspired by one powerful natural principle. Okay, this is the answer for the previous class question times. Okay, so you have to refer it and then learn it. Okay, we will coming to our class. Okay, so for the first one, introduction to evolutionary learning. Okay, so genetic algorithms belong to a broader concepts called evolutionary learning concept. Okay, so evolutionary learning is inspired by biological evolution. Okay, so in nature, organisms complete, reproduce, mutate, and over generations, only the strongest survive. So for like that only it will be impressive, and then we have get it the evolutionary learning. Okay, so similarly in computing we create multiple candidate solutions. So these solutions compete with each other. So the best ones survive, the weak ones disappear. So and over time the population improves. The idea from the idea forms the foundation of genetic algorithms. Okay, so evolutionary learning is inspired by natural selection only. So we have to get in a reproduce, and then mutation, crossover, gene, chromosomes. So for the biological evolution only it's inspired a lot. Okay, so for it has some main types. So what are all the main types are in evolutionary algorithm means genetic algorithms, evolution strategies, genetic programming, and then evolutionary programming. Okay, so for genetic algorithms, focuses on binary strings or direct representation of solutions. Evolution strategies, it's typically used for real valued parameter optimization. And then genetic program, it evolves computer programs or expressions. Then evolutionary programming, it focuses on the behavioral linkage and linkage between parents and offspring. Okay, so the next one is, what is a genetic algorithm? Okay, a genetic algorithm or GA is a population based optimization technique. Okay, so instead of working with a single solution, it works with a population of solutions. Okay, so instead of the single solution only, they have to build it in a population of solutions. Okay, so each solution is called a chromosome. Each chromosome contains genes that represent variables of the problem. Okay, so for it's not a single solution, it is a population of solutions. That means multiple of solutions are there. In that solution is called a chromosome. In that chromosome that contains the variables and then data types, values, this and that is there, no? So that is called a gene. Okay, so the goal is simple only, no? It improve the population generation. It improve the population generation after generation, so until we find the best possible solution. Okay, so genetic algorithms are especially useful for nonlinear problems, complex search spaces, problems where gradient information is not available, multimodal optimization problems. Okay, so the next one is core components. So for here we have to discuss about the three core components. The first one is selection. Okay, so the first one is selection. So selection is the process of choosing the best chromosomes from the current population to act as parents for the next generation. Okay, so we have a multiple solutions are there, that means multiple chromosomes are there. So in there we have to select a best chromosome, and then we have to give the best chromosome to the current population. It act as a parent for the next generation. So in simple terms, we choose the fittest individuals to reproduce. Okay, so there are two popular methods are there. Okay, so the first one is roulette wheel selection. The second one is tournament selection. The first one, roulette wheel selection. It is a fitness proportionate selection technique where each individual's probability of being selected is directly proportional to its fitness values. Okay, so here it is a individual here each individual gets a probability proportional to its fitness. The fitter the solution, the higher the chance of being selected. Okay, so it is like spinning a wheel. Okay, so we have to spin it in the sense it will be going like around. Okay, then we have to get it a chromosome, and then we have to get it in a fitness values. Okay, the next one is tournament selection. So in this method we randomly select a small group of individuals, then we choose the fittest among them. Okay, so the main objective of selection is to promote good solution while still maintaining diversity. Okay, but here the selection in the sense in that word will be described that. So selection in the sense which one is the best for my output, the how I get the output. So which one is the best one, so that one really the user need it, no. So for how it will be selected, so for here we have to select the selection method. We have to use the two methods. One is roulette wheel selection. The second one is tournament selection. Okay, so the next one, so we select a random point and exchange sequence. Okay, so we'll that means here parent 1 and then parent 2 is there. Okay, so for here we have to use a parent 1 and then parent 2. So parent 1 set of values, that means data are there, and then parent 2 set of values are there. Okay, so in both will be combining and then get to the one value, in the sense that is called a offspring or child. So this is called the one point crossover. Then multi-point crossover. So multi-point crossover in the sense we select multiple points. Okay, so multiple points in the sense here parent 1, parent 2 is there. So in that parent 2, parent 1, first we have to take a 2 value, and then parent 2, then second the 3 values we have to take it, and then at parent 1 the first 3 values we have to take it. So for that will be multiple values we have to uniform crossover. So the uniform crossover is that we randomly choose genes from either parent. Okay, so for here parent 1 it will be getting a 1 value, and then parent 2 1, parent and then again it will be coming to the parent 1, parent 2. So like that it will be coming to a flip a coin for each genes in our two parents. Okay, so first it will be coming to the parent 1, the second parent 2, parent 1, parent 2, parent 1, parent 2. So like that it will be going in the sense that is called a uniform crossover. So it will be going to a first in the sense it will be coming like a first to the second to the parent 2, and then third to the parent 1, fourth to the parent 2. So like that it will be going like uniformly, it will be going in the sense that is called the uniform crossover. Okay, so the next one is mutation. So this is the third component of the genetic algorithm. Okay, so mutation introduces small random changes in the genes. Okay, so why is mutation is important in the sense because without mutation the population may become too similar. Okay, the algorithm may get stuck in a local optimum. Okay, so here also we have to see in that types of mutation. The first one is bit flip mutation, the second one is swap mutation, the third one is scramble mutation. Okay, so bit flip mutation in the sense we select one or more random points and flip them. This is used for binary encoded genetic algorithms. That means here that will be 0 in the sense it will be coming to the 1, and then 1 in the sense will be coming to the 0. So like that. And then swap mutation. So we choose 2 point and we switch them. Okay, so for here I'll select 0 and then 1. It will be changing to 1 and then 0. So it will be swapping. And then scramble mutation. So we choose a random segment in the current chromosome and we interchange the values. So for here we have a set of values 1, 4, 8, 2. So for it will be scrambled. That means mixed to the chromosomes. It will be called a scramble mutation. Okay. So mutation ensures exploration of new possibilities. It prevents premature convergence. Okay. So the next one is working of genetic algorithms. So now let us summarize the working process step by step. So in this diagram will be clearly explained how it will be working. Okay, so the first one is population initialization. The next one is fitness evaluation. The third one is parent selection. The fourth one is crossover. Then fifth one is mutation. Sixth one is new generation formation. And then seventh one is termination check. And then eighth one is output based solution. Okay, so in this cycle repeats for multiple generations. So over time the average fitness of the population it increases, and finally we obtain an optimal or near optimal solution. Okay, so it will be getting a best output solution for the user. Okay, so the next question time, well, coming to the question time. So before the question time we just revise the topics we discussed. Okay, so genetic algorithms, it has several points we discussed it. Okay, so genetic algorithms teach us something important. Improvement does not happen instantly, it happens generation after generation. Okay, so through selection, combination and small changes. Okay, so it can be escape local minimum, and then highly flexible, and then they work for complex and non-linear problems, and then it will be selecting mutation, crossover, and then it has some types. So these are all the concepts we have to discuss in this video. So this is the question time, so you just refer this video and then answer this one. Okay.